Welcome back to Toronto's weirdest bus routes. Today we're taking a look at the 97B/C Yonge between Davisville Station and Queens Quay.
A lot of changes to surface transit happened on Yonge Street when the Yonge subway opened on March 30th, 1954. Streetcar service had already been cut back from the city limits to Eglinton and replaced by buses, and when the subway opened in the afternoon of March 30th, streetcar service on Yonge was officially ended. Service at night was replaced by the 99 Yonge night bus. However, 7 months later, day bus services were restored to Yonge south of Eglinton between Wellesley and Front with the 27 downtown bus. It seems the reason this route was created was for shoppers on Yonge Street, since it only operated when stores were open Monday to Saturday. Eventually, this route was extended north to Rosedale on November 9th, 1959, and again to St. Clair on February 6, 1984. With the extension of the Yonge subway to York Mills on March 31st, 1973, 97 Yonge buses were extended to Sheppard. Because the TTC had decided to cut costs when building this extension and not include stations at Glencairn, Glen Echo, and Empress, and thus having the stations farther apart, the 97 Yonge bus was seen as a local option to connect residents not living near a subway station with the subway. On November 26, 1989, all 97 Yonge buses were extended south of Eglinton Station to Davisville, and the 27 downtown was integrated into the route with the 97B branch, going all the way from Front to Steeles in the Peak. On May 5th, 1997, the 97B was extended from Front to Queens Quay. Now let's go ride the most pointless section of this route, from Davisville Station to Queens Quay.
Next stop, Merton Street.
But south of Bloor, the streets are just so close together that like a local Yonge service doesn't really make a lot of sense because most of the streets are subway stations anyway.
Next stop, Balmoral Avenue.
South of Eglinton, the streets are kind of close together, because like Davisville to St. Clair was like 5 minutes maybe.
Next stop, Woodlawn Avenue West.
Midtown line.
Next stop, Ford Street West, Ford Subway Station.
super pointless. And also, there's a ton of construction like all along Yonge Street, so it's like way slower than the subway.
Next stop, Irwin Avenue. Next stop, Merton Street.
I could literally hear the subway coming from those grades.
Next stop, College Park.
Putting in elevators at College Station. We've also reached the territory of TMU now.
Next stop, Dundas Street West, Dundas Subway Station. Next stop, 247 Yonge Street.
Ontario line construction.
Richmond Street West.
Also, I think they said at some point they were gonna revitalize the streetcar tracks on Richmond and Adelaide to divert Queen streetcars during the Ontario line construction. I haven't heard anything about that, like, since it was, like, proposed.
We were stuck in Adelaide for like a good 7 minutes maybe. I don't know why you would take us like south of Bloor.
When's it becoming a train again?
Next stop, 1 Street West, Union Station, Up Express, Wind Transit in the area.
We've turned onto Wellington. Now we're turning onto Bay. Under Union Station.
Next stop, Arbor Street, Jack Lake Ferry Terminal.
Under the Gardner.
Queens Key West.
Finally at Queens Quay where we loop around. There's the ferry terminal. And turning back onto Yonge Street. Yeah, sure. Alright. Thanks.
I'm counting this route as one of Toronto's weirdest bus routes because of the sheer pointlessness of it. The route literally has a subway running under it most of the time, and I get the argument for it making local stops, but south of Davisville Station, and especially south of Bloor, every other stop is a subway station. And to add to that point, if Yonge has a local bus, why doesn't Bloor or Danforth? Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Bye.